We live in Wichita, Kansas, and we have 10 kids, and yes, and we've been married 24 years. 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I went through double mastectomy and then had chemo. Went in and they did blood work and saw my blood count was really low. So we went ahead and did a bone marrow biopsy and called me the next day and said, "You have leukemia. It's chemo-induced leukemia." And we just decided to head down here to MD Anderson, and I've got too much going on, too much to live for. And after he was calling some of these apartments, $2,200 a month, and you're going, okay, how can we do this? Our savings and everything is going to be gone, and just on apartments.
When we got the call from Halo House, it was the first time that I really felt like, hey, I think we're going to be able to manage all this, and we're going to be able to get through all this,
Without financial ruin.
Yeah.
It's so overwhelming to get a diagnosis like this, and it's just, all of the things add up, and you just sit there and go, okay, how can we do this, how can we do this? But then something like this comes along, and it's a huge relief. I mean, it's just to be able to have an apartment like this, and it's a beautiful apartment, and it's comfortable, and it's nicely decorated, and you do feel like it's kind of a second home. And you just feel like, okay, we can get through this. It's a huge weight lifted.
Right. But it's other than the apartment and the amenities or what's here, it's more than anything else, it's just that emotional place to heal. It's just nice to have that physical needs are taken care of. We've got a roof over our heads and a bed to sleep in and a place to get your meals, and that's like 3 or 4 hurdles that you're over. I think to Michelin, it's more important to think that people we don't know have provided this for us, that there's people taking care of us more than what they're giving us.
Well, I mean, it's a way to truly bless somebody else that you don't know, and I think that's where bigger blessings come from.
She just incredibly caring for other people. I mean, she has the 10 kids and she puts her whole life into her children, but then also everybody around her too. It's people that really matter to her. I mean, she doesn't care a whole lot about stuff, and she's happiest when she is sitting in the chair and she's got her kids on the floor in front of her and sharing their day and sharing their thoughts. That's the part of her that I think is just really important, and that's what I'd like to see again.
You learn to appreciate the things that you haven't appreciated before, and those are the things I miss. Just when I went home, my first time home after my first treatment, my 3-year-old came and climbed into bed with me, and there's nothing like holding your kids when you can't hold them, and being able to be with the ones you love and how important that is. It's tough. So I've got a little sign over there that said, today's agenda is just get through it. So some days that's what it is, just get through it.
What's the first thing you want to do when you go home?
Hug my kids.